Hello, I'm Amanda Wilson. I work for Astrazeneca within the Drug Safety and Metabolism Department, and I'm the head of the Translational Biomarkers and Bioanalysis organisation. So I started my career over 20 years ago as a bioanalytical scientist, having graduated with a broad spectrum chemical and pharmaceutical degree. And I've been lucky over the years in terms of having a lot of opportunities to progress myself. I mean, most people shy away from changes in their organisation, but actually I've been lucky in that the changes have given me a lot of opportunities to develop. I took bioanalysis into DMPK and then became a DMPK project representative. I then progressed into running a team of multidiscipline DMPK scientists, and then back round full loop to becoming an associate director for bioanalysis, looking after both GLP and clinical bioanalytical requirements. And just last week I've taken on a new role within AstraZeneca. We've just created a new function that brings together our preclinical biomarker organisation along with the bioanalytical group, and formed translational biomarkers and bioanalysis, and I've been asked to be the acting head of that function. So it's really exciting time and a new phase of my career. I have quite green fingers and I really like doing gardening, particularly vegetable gardening. So if I wasn't working as a bioanalytical scientist, I think I'd probably want to run a market garden company, doing organic vegetables, or at least something in that sort of line, maybe growing vegetables and then producing, organic food. I really do enjoy gardening. So yeah, that would be what I'd do. If I was speaking to my younger self, I think I'd probably tell her to try and try again. Don't give up. Make sure that if something isn't successful, it's worth giving it another shot. Be confident and use your confidence to have a say, because you don't get second opportunities to say what's on your mind. If something passes and you wished you'd said something, you'll only have regret. So have the confidence to speak up. What do I love about my job? Well, I suppose it has to be the people that I work with. There are some amazing scientists that I work with. They're so creative, they're broad thinking, and actually that's a real privilege to be involved in that. And I suppose there's no better feeling than knowing that what we're doing every day is impacting patients' lives. Within the company, we see little videos of patient stories, and they're so thought-provoking and emotional, but you get line of sight to actually the impact that you're having on people and on their families. Well, I mean, there's no better feeling than that. So I was a teenager in the 1980s, so I have to say any movie that involved the Brat Pack. Molly Ringwald, Emilio Estevez, Rob Lowe, I was a fan of all of theirs. So, I could watch The Breakfast Club or Pretty in Pink over and over again. I suppose it would have to be some of my Swedish colleagues within AstraZeneca, or former Swedish colleagues. Microsampling is something that I feel very passionately about, and if it wasn't for Uwe Jonsson and his support from Carina Nusden Haag in Sweden, we wouldn't be where we are today in terms of microsampling implementation. It was probably around about 10 years ago that actually Uwe suggested that we could push this in a regulatory setting. And it was a long journey, but it was definitely a journey worth having when we see the great benefits we have in terms of having less animals in our studies. So Uwe, if he hadn't have come up with the idea and really pushed and was supported by his peers and colleagues and managers, then we wouldn't be where we are today. Superman, definitely. I mean, you've got to give a man who was happy to wear his underwear on the outside of his trousers some credit, haven't you?